The UMass Lowell Hockey Riverhawks headed for the NCAA tournament Saturday night, the DCU Center in Worcester. UMass Lowell versus Minnesota State University. It is the opening round of the Northeast Regional. We are joined by UMass Lowell goaltender Connor Hellebuyck. He is the Hockey East Tournament now two-time MVP. First, congratulations on that, and secondly, it's got to feel good to still be playing hockey.
Thanks, Bob. Yeah. When you get to play at this time of year, it's incredible. When the weather's turning and the guys are playing great, it's the funnest hockey to play.
Back-to-back shutouts. I know you're not a big guy. I've asked you in the past about stats. I know you're not a big guy on stats. Back-to-back shutouts. Does that at any point enter your mind, or it's just about we've got more goals than they do, let's get this over?
Well, kind of. I mean, that's kind of what hockey is. You want to end the game with more goals than the other team. But, when you get that first goal, and it's a different mindset. It's more of shutting them down. I mean, the offense, they think of, all right, let's keep the pressure on. But in a goalie's mind, it's definitely, all right, let's shut them down and keep this game how it is.
Do you go into a game with the mindset, if my guys can get us a goal, I can do the rest, I can take care of my job?
Oh, yeah, definitely. And that goes with the confidence. You got to have confidence. You got to know you're going to stop a puck before you can make the save. So when you thinking that if the team scores a goal and you're going to be able to hold your own, then that confidence just feeds into the rest of the game, and that's kind of a one-way street from there.
Are you a confident guy? Are you confident by nature, or is that more something that's developed over a period of time?
Kind of both, because you find out when you're not confident how much you need it and how important it is. So over the years, I've just been gaining confidence and learning how to keep that confidence, because I believe I talked to you the other day about how goaltending is a mental game, and that's kind of where that comes from. You have to have confidence. You have to be mentally strong to not lose that confidence, and you got to know that guys have your back. You got to trust them. That's also mental. So all that goes into a huge part.
Let's talk a little bit more about that mental game. During the week, we know the drills you go through and this team goes through. During the week as well, are you preparing not just physically, but mentally?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Every day in practice. If you're not getting scored on, something's wrong. Well, with the offense, at least. So, I mean, you gotta know that you got to let one go. You got to just forget about it, move on. And if you can carry that into a game, if you get one in and you just forget about it and move on with the game, you have a lot better chance of stopping the next one. So it's really all about the next play. You got to keep the confidence. You can't lose it, and you got to make every save that you possibly can.
And you did on this past weekend. But some of the guys in front of you, Jake Suter, I think Saturday night somebody was telling me had 6 blocked shots. There has got to be a close bond between the goaltender and his defense scorer, and obviously the forwards as well. But you're a guy that when we talk to you about shutouts afterwards, you're always quick to give credit to your teammates. Looking at the stats and looking at the number of blocked shots in front of you Saturday night, I think we finally understand what it means. It really is a team shutout.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Jake Suter did have 6 blocks, and I'd be mean if I didn't throw out a call out to Zink. He had a huge save on the goal line that night. It looks like you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
When they fed one back door and he made a save, kept the game at 0. So that's huge when you have guys doing that for you.
During a game, afterwards I know it's fun. Is it fun during a game, or are you just so focused there's no moment that you kind of say, man, I'm having a great time?
No, I think that's exactly it. You start off the game, okay, I'm focused, and then after you start getting going and you're making some saves and the team in front of you is playing great, and it's so fun. You can't help to not think that. You're just enjoying yourself. You're enjoying the crowd around you. It's moments like that you'll always remember, and I think that's why the game is so fun.
Well, let me ask this. You mentioned the crowd, and we're headed out to Worcester. Certainly we've had terrific home crowds here at the Songus Center, but we had a terrific crowd at the Garden this year and last year. Last year up in Manchester, the Verizon Center. Again, a terrific turnout of UMass Lowell hockey fans, and we saw them in Pittsburgh as well. How much difference does it make having that crowd with you on the road?
Oh, wow, I'm glad you say that, because they're everything. They're a huge momentum shift. There's a huge just feeling that the team gets when they know they have a crowd behind them. It's almost like it's not just them. They're going to have someone else to back them up. And we have battled away crowds, and sometimes they're harder. Sometimes we prepared for them really well. But when you have your home crowd behind you, it's almost like an extra boost. It's like a sixth man on the ice. Well, seventh man if you
Sixth skater, if you will.
Sixth skater. Because it just gives you that little extra confidence that you do need. Because what we were saying earlier, how important that is. Having those people cheering for you is just a confidence booster that will take your game to the next level.
And I guess finally, 2 consecutive Hockey East championships. For you, second year for this program, 3rd consecutive trip to the NCAA tournament. What does it say about what is being built here in Lowell?
I think it's incredible. The city here has a word, and that word is Lowell. If you don't understand what I mean, it's hardworking. It's so many different things put in just this city, and we like to play like our city, and we like to know that we are from our city. We don't want anyone to take that away from us. We like to be known as the underdogs, and we're always going to be hardworking, and we're going to be together as a family. And being able to do this for the city is huge because we know the city is behind us.
Connor Hellebuyck, a pleasure talking with you. Again, congratulations on the MVP award in the Hockey East Championship, but I think more importantly, let's keep it going. Thank you.
Thank you.
That is Riverhawk goaltender. That is Connor Hellebuyck. Again, the UMass Lowell Hockey Riverhawks against Minnesota State University. Saturday night, DCU Center in Worcester.